When it comes to search engine optimization, uniqueness is extremely important, and that is more true now than it's ever been. And our goal with Article Builder has always been to allow you to generate high quality, highly unique content that you can use in your search engine optimization efforts. Now, if you haven't seen Article Builder before, I'm going to demonstrate it to you, but I've added a couple of major improvements to allow you to choose your own balance of high quality versus highly unique content. Now, let me demonstrate this real quick. To create an article in Article Builder, you just click Build an Article, select your category. You can see we've got a ton of categories, and we're adding new ones all the time. I'll choose Search Engine Optimization. Now, this is an extremely popular category with our users, so they use this content a lot. And I'll keep Use Superspun Content checked. Now, what is Superspun Content? What Superspun Content is every paragraph, every sentence, and all the introductions, the conclusions, all of the body paragraphs are rewritten individually 15 to 20 times. And every one of those rewritten sentences is then sent to an editor who makes sure that it's a high quality sentence. And so what you end up with is this large spun document that reads extremely well and doesn't look anything like the spun garbage you might be used to seeing. In fact, let me demonstrate it to you. I'll choose 500 words, click Build My Article. Now let's read the intro. SEO is a good way to do better than the competition. In order to harness the full power of search engine optimization, you have to know all the tricks of the trade. In this article, you will learn the difference between effective and defective SEO strategies. Does that sound spun to you? No, not at all. It's extremely high quality, but it's highly unique. So how unique is Superspun Content in Article Builder? It is guaranteed to be at least 75% unique according to Copyscape. In fact, let's hop over to Copyscape where I have pasted one of these SEO articles in, and let's look at the comparison. I'll click Compare Text, and you see it found 15% of the text on the page. That means that that article is 85% unique, well above our 75% guarantee. Click the next one. 11% of the text is copied, so it's 89% unique. Try the next one. Okay, that one doesn't work, so let's go to number 4. Again, 15% of the text copied, 85% unique. Very unique, but very high quality. But sometimes you want your content to be as unique as possible, and maybe you want to do even better than 85% uniqueness. We've introduced a new form of Superspun Content, expanded Superspun Content. And what this does is, in addition to the 15 to 20 human written variations of each sentence, we run those sentences through an algorithm that has been painstakingly created that examines all of the rewrites and splices phrases that fit together to create a more unique version. In fact, it almost triples the number of rewrites from 15 to 20 up to 50 to 60 per sentence. And so you get much more unique content. Now, the quality is still good, but because it's run through a computer algorithm, it's not quite as high as when dealing directly with Superspun Content, which is why we say it's best suited for backlinking. So let's read it. Search engine optimization basically involves applying various techniques and strategies to your website for improved performance on the search engine rankings. SEO is a huge industry. Some internet marketers might say that SEO is too complicated for you to understand. That still reads very well, doesn't it? Though you might find that there are a few grammatical errors or maybe some word errors, it's still going to read pretty good, especially given how extremely unique it is. And just how unique is expanded Superspun Content? Well, remember, we just ran a normal Superspun Content article through Copyscape. It found 116 results, and they were generally 85 to 90% unique. But I also ran an expanded SuperSpun content article through, and you can see it only found 89 results. So about 20 fewer results found. But let's compare the text in these and look at the percentages. See just how unique this is. Notice this, only 7% of the text was duplicated, 93% unique. Click the next one. 7% of the text, 93% unique. And one more. Once again, 7% of the text, 93% unique. So highly unique, twice as unique in this case as the regular SuperSpun content article. Whereas these were running about 15% copied, these are only running about 7% copied text, duplicated text. So half that amount. But we have one more trick that we can pull using Article Builder if you need to really maximize your uniqueness and the quality, while needing to stay pretty good, isn't quite as important, and that's usually when it comes to backlinking. Under the advanced options, you can spin the content with synonyms from the best spinner and then click spin phrases only. See, the best spinner has a large database of 2, 3, and 4 word phrases, and those phrases tend to spin much better, make much more sense right out of the box than spinning individual words does. And so if we build our article with that, and we tell it to generate the spun article immediately so that you don't have the brackets and stuff in there, let's read this. Prospective customers need to have the capacity to find you through search on the internet. This why, see, small grammar error, it is extremely important that it is essential so that you can help make your website show up as high in the major search engine ratings as is possible. So you can see the quality goes down a little bit, but it's not bad at all, especially when dealing with backlink building. If you're using any kind of mass submission tools for building backlinks, using that spun option still gives you a pretty decent article while extremely improving the uniqueness. Now, how much does that improve the uniqueness? Let's hop back over to Copyscape again, where I pasted in one of those articles. And now look at this, only 3 matches found. That's how unique it is. Expanded SuperSpun had 89 matches, and regular SuperSpun had 116. But when you do the phrase spinning, only 3 results were found. And how much of that text was duplicated? Let's take a look. Click compare. 6% in this case. Very good. So that's 94% unique. Check the next one. Only 4% duplicated. That's 96% unique. And one more try. Only 3% of the text duplicated. 97% unique. Now that is the power of Article Builder. You can choose the balance between quality and uniqueness, and you can generate enormous amounts of content for yourself and your SEO efforts. So if you're not already using Article Builder, I strongly encourage you to get a membership, try it out. We have a 30-day guarantee. If it's not everything that I'm promising that it is, then hey, send it back in. Get your refund, but at least give it a try and see if Article Builder doesn't do everything that I've promised to generate the high quality, highly unique content that you need to really explode your search engine optimization efforts.